permission to make comments about your orange skin when we record?
Sure.
Like, for instance, like...
You don't have to say it. You can say it while we're recording.
Why so tan all of a sudden? Are you going to a hot date? Are we recording?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you like wear dresses at work?
Yeah.
You show leg, or do you have to wear hose?
I do.
So is
show
this
my legs? That's why. Because
your customer obsession?
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Thanks. It
with
looks
that
horrible.
Tan.
Well, the one leg looks good. It's been like a week.
That's been a week? It looks like you just did it. Remember when we did my like fake tan right before my wedding? I noticed there was no change.
Yeah. Probably went too light.
Did you exfoliate?
Yeah. And I put lotion on. Can't tell. My
It doesn't
legs are
look
so dry.
It doesn't look fake. I just I know you, and I know you did not go out in the sun.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm sunburned from the drive over here because the sun was like blaring in, and I'm like, I really need to get these windows tinted. This is ridiculous. Like my chest will be all red.
Hot. The sun's a vicious bitch.
Yeah. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like,
maybe the spray tan will protect your skin like sunscreen. It's like second skin.
it won't. And also, on Friday, Rich looked at me and he was like,
Oh no, was he mean?
Yeah. He said, you look like Donald Trump. And I was like,
Sorry. You didn't do your face though, right?
no.
Okay. Just the extremities.
Yeah, I did up to here though, but I blended it very nicely right up to my chin.
Yeah, I don't notice
Yeah.
I really don't notice anything on your arms or chest or face. It was just the legs that I was just like, whoa, bam, she got a tan.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I see his 2 cousins walking by and they both have a fake tan, and I'm like, okay, you're not calling them orange, but you're calling me orange. And I had nothing.
It's because you're so fair skinned.
I know.
Like always.
But
You're
I
a
just
ginger in Florida.
sat
It's
there
such a rare sight.
with my jaw, I couldn't believe he said that to me. And he's like, because you're orange. And I'm like,
I'm surprised he made fun of his man there. His
I
boyfriend.
my God. He felt bad though, so it's fine.
That is fine.
I'm Tamara.
I was waiting for you to introduce yourself. I'm Rell.
And this is Fearful Friends Podcast.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bringing that Sunday energy.
Yes. It is the daytime, which daytime is for edibles. Nighttime is for drinks.
Really?
That's what it seems like. It seems like when we record at night, I've always got a beer. And when we record in the daytime, I always just I'm just vibing.
I don't like to do any of that during the day. If I'm off and then I can't do anything, I feel really guilty. And I barely did anything today, and I have to start the week over, and I'm just can't handle it.
I barely did anything today. I had a huge list of stuff to do, and I was just like, you know what? No. Today we're just going to I'm going to go shopping. I went to BJ's.
At some point, I promised Emily that I would take her on a shopping spree last week.
Oh my God.
I don't
at the
remember.
Dollar Tree?
No, at Target. I don't remember telling her
that's a bad
this,
idea.
But she woke up on Saturday and she's like, okay, Mom, we're going on our shopping spree. You promised. And I'm like,
she's punking you. She's a liar, Tamara.
I'm
She's making this up to see if you'll go along with it.
no. And I'm like, I don't remember promising you that. And she's like, and she starts getting all upset. And I'm like, the only thing I remember telling you is she was crying one night when I was putting her to bed, and I was like, what is your deal? She's like, I don't know, I'm just sad and I don't want to go to sleep. And I'm like, that's okay, you can feel sad. Why don't you try to think of something that'll make you happy, like going on a shopping spree at Target? What is the stuff you want to buy? That's the only thing I remember talking about.
Oh God.
And she just took that to heart, and she was like, she had this like little performance thing at school, and she's like, yeah, you said if I did really good at my performance, you would take me on a shopping spree. And I'm like,
well, did she do good in her performance?
yeah.
You could just lie and be like, you were terrible. We're not going shopping because you were awful. Set like keep her grounded, you know?
Right.
You don't want her getting too big for her britches.
So that's what I did this weekend.
Oh, you did go on the shopping spree.
The shopping? Yeah, I bought her 2 shirts, 2 skirts.
She wants clothes, not toys. Wow.
One little like toy thing she found in the dollar spot, which is more like the $5 spot, for being fucking honest.
Bastards.
Anyway. and then like this little makeup thing.
That's all she wanted, really? God, I'd be like hitting that candy aisle.
Well, that's all I would allow her to get.
Oh, fair.
I had
Not
to
much
cut
of a
her
shopping
off.
spree.
And I went to Target and didn't buy myself a single thing.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's so hard to do.
Last weekend, I did, however, go to 2 separate Targets to get the basket I wanted. So
The basket?
Yeah.
Like a wicker basket?
No, it's like a black metal basket, and it's round. It's like a wire basket.
Uh-huh.
And it's for my blankets. So
Okay. That's fair. Then you couldn't like order it online?
I did order it online.
She's mad.
I did, but I ordered it for pickup, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. And it was like I was just
if it's over a certain amount, don't you get free shipping?
I don't know, but I also wanted it like right away.
God, you and my husband are like the same. You're like, don't ship anything because you want it right this second.
Yeah,
like he will drive like all over God's creation to like find a jersey. And I'm like, just fucking order it online. I want it now.
It's my money and I need it now. Yeah. How was your week? I feel like I just saw you. Did we record during the week?
No, I think we recorded on Sunday.
All right.
That's kind of wild. Yeah, it does feel like we just saw each other. I just think this week like went bloop and then it was gone. Like, it was my first week back to work after my back fuck up. And, like, it just went so fast. Which is, like, fine. Except, like, every week feels like it's going by fast. And that means we're, like, ever inching closer to death. So, that's where my head's at right now.
I have not been taking my antidepressants.
So
enough.
This is a tricky conversation.
Yeah, no, I have been feeling dready about work.
Why did you stop taking your antidepressants?
I didn't stop.
That's really bad for you. That actually could cause you to suicide yourself, as you say.
I just need to take them like more regularly.
Oh, like you forgot. Like you missed a birth control pill.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah. And instead of a baby, I'm just depressed and anxious.
Yeah. Why don't you set an alarm on your phone to take your pill?
Fancy set an alarm on your I definitely do have an alarm set.
You just don't take it?
I have like an app and everything.
And you just don't take it? That's very dangerous.
I know. Well,
I'm sorry that I sound like your mother.
Yeah. Should take vitamins too.
I took one this morning. And then I spent like 20 minutes Googling to make sure it wasn't going to interact with anything else I had in my system.
You're ridiculous. What vitamin did you take?
It was just a multivitamin.
Oh my Lord in heaven.
And I was like, what's going to happen to me?
What is in your system? Ibuprofen?
Well, no, not today. But I have been taking ibuprofen for like 2 weeks straight. But no, I took... just a little bit of like THC this morning.
Okay. All right.
And I was just like, what if it like fucks with my liver? What if it like makes me extra sleepy? I don't know. I mean, I guess multivitamins don't make me sleepy, but whatever. I'm very paranoid about mixing things.
You are.
I almost always Google things. Can I mix this with this? Can I freeze onions? Yes. Yes, you can. Do you know what does not come out very well frozen?
Tomatoes.
That, unless they're on a pizza. That pizza you and I had was kind of bomb a couple weeks back. Or maybe last week. I'm not sure anymore.
Rice.
I've never had frozen rice. I forgot what my question was.
What doesn't come out good
Cream
frozen?
cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Okay.
But hopefully it's good in cheesecake because that's what I used it for.
You made cheesecake?
Fuck yeah, dude. I had some old pumpkin cheese cream cheese in the freezer. You know, from last Halloween.
Okay.
It's still fine. It's totally fine.
Okay.
And I had like literally no ingredients to make cheesecake, but hopefully I made it work.
Yeah.
I haven't tasted it yet.
I am not ready to go back to work tomorrow.
Were you on vacation?
No, last week was my first week back from vacation.
Oh. So you just had the weekend off.
Yeah.
It's a drag, brah.
Really sick of living there. My coworker said something like I live here at work and they just let me leave to go home sometimes.
Oh,
And I was like, that feels really relatable.
It's like when the people ask
So
us, you
accurate.
got a cot upstairs or in the back room or whatever? I'm like,
I hate when they're like, you're always here when I come in. Well, yeah, because we're open 40 hours per week and I work a full-time job, which is 40 hours per week. So yes, I am always here.
I wish you would just once say that to someone. See what they say.
No, my newest thing is like with these old people that think that they can just say shit to you. Just to like, I started saying shit back to them. Like there's this one guy that comes in and he always has a comment. Like the last time I had a hair clip and he's like, wow, that's a big hair clip. And he's like, just this like 80-year-old fucking white man.
when people do
like,
that.
why do you?
We don't have to talk.
Yeah.
You could just do your transaction
Hi,
and go.
how are you? Good. How are you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
That's all we need. Why are you talking? Like, and he's like laughing at me, and I'm like, okay. So the next time he comes in, he's wearing like highlighter green shirt
Did you make fun of him?
and a matching hat. And I went, wow, that's bright. They can see you from space, right? I like it a lot. And then I realized if I just say I like it a lot or like I love it,
God,
I can just be fucking mean to them and then tell them I love it.
Sorry.
So then this old lady came in and I went, wow, is it windy outside? Because her hair was a little messy and she's a fucking cunt to me. And I said, I love it. I love your hair.
You said you loved her hair?
Actually, she's not even cunty. She's just annoying. She comes in and she's like, can I have a transaction history, a printout, and I need my balance. I'm like, just
All things that you can get online or from the app or
like, I don't know, balance your own fucking checkbook.
Like call the 1-800 number.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sick of the monotony. And I know when I feel like this because I'm not taking my medication regularly.
Maybe you need to start taking your medication.
Need some magnesium.
I don't have magnesium. I have a candle I could light for you. Is that helpful? Is that the equivalent?
No, I don't think so.
Could give you an Epsom salt soak. I think that has magnesium in it. Bro, I wonder if that would be good for that.
Are we going to record in the bathtub?
You know, some would say that's very dangerous, but I like to live on the edge.
Yeah.
It could be a shock hazard, but
Some would say.
those people, I don't like those people.
Boring.
Monotonous, some would say.
I've got to take a sip of my drink.
Me too.
I bet you can't guess what this is.
Well, it's pink, whatever it is. It looks pink from the cup. Is it soda?
Nope.
Tea?
Yeah.
Wow, that was really hard to guess.
Arizona tea. With lemon.
Gross. Sounds like it would immediately give me heartburn.
Well, I have been taking my heartburn medicine pretty
Oh,
regularly.
you take that regularly? That's helpful. Better than nothing, I guess, though.
I don't have heartburn.
Fair. My heartburn's been getting better, too, since I've been drinking less. I think that was a big correlation.
Yeah, I know.
Shit, man. Ever since I've, like, been not drinking, I'm like, I don't have to take my aloe vera juice. I don't, well, I still belch, like, literally all the time. That's probably a problem, but anyways.
I love it.
What? Which part?
The belching.
Oh, you like when I do it, or you would like me to stop doing it?
Yeah, no, that's accurate.
What? Which one?
Both.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's my week for the distraction.
You guessed right.
I need like 17 coffees.
I can make you a coffee right now. I mean, it's going to take me a while to get 17 going, but...
Oh, that's a pretty cup. This coffee smells like vacation.
It's because somebody else made it for you.
Is that what it is?
Things are always better when somebody else makes it for you.
That's true.
Take a turkey sandwich. I make a mean turkey sandwich. You could make me a shittier turkey sandwich and I would still think it's better.
Unpause. Did you notice anything new about me other than my tanned skin?
You lost weight?
I lost a little bit. I lost maybe 17 pounds since February when I started Ozempic. I know.
That's a lot. In 3 months. That's actually, isn't that like technically a dangerous amount of weight loss? You should only be losing 5 pounds a week or something? Or 1 pound a week?
I think 1 pound.
Ooh, Tamara. Oh, don't make me math. 3 months. That's 12 weeks. Okay, so that's a little over. Anyways. Was there something else? Uh-oh. You got new glasses?
Yes.
Oh! I was like, did you get extensions? Another tattoo? What am I missing? Did you throw away your wedding ring?
No one noticed.
They look very similar to your last ones, except they have color.
Yeah, my other ones were clear, like perfectly clear. These
but
are
it's
like
the
dark
same exact
blue.
shape.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Is that your phone?
Yes, it is. Okay. Who seems to be calling me? Someone? Oh, my daughter's school.
Uh-oh.
Or my sister. I don't know. My
What
daughter's
do you mean? You don't know.
school right now.
Or your sister. Won't it tell you?
She calls me from work sometimes, and it's like just a random phone.
Oh.
Anywho.
Are you ready for your story?
Yeah, I am ready for my story. I just haven't had a sip of this coffee yet because it's so hot.
Sorry. They're going to come back from that pause and be like, good, now we're getting into the story. And then it's like, this feels like vacation.
Listen.
There you go. I sound like a monkey again. Sorry.
I'm Stop, Tamara. All right. It's time for my story after these
fine messages.
brief messages.
I can't come up with an ad this time. My last one sucked. It was like, do you know how to make words? Listen to the show.
Oh, I opened up my book app. That's not.
She's just over there taking a sip of her coffee, about to read a fucking book on the pod.
I'm reading The Last Apothecary. And it's like a very back and forth book between like present and past and like two different characters.
So confused with those types of books.
Like 3 characters. But it's good. I'm hooked. That's all I can think about.
Is it like a newer book?
Also, I don't know. No idea.
Okay.
I watched The Weekend Away or something like that.
So
The
excited.
Weekend.
I thought you were about to say The Witcher, and I was like, yeah!
Sorry. No. I think it's called The Weekend Away or The Weekend Getaway or something. It was a very good movie.
It sounds like
I
a
don't
chick
watch movies a lot. That's
No,
what I
you don't?
thought. Or like TV or anything, but it was actually like a like thriller movie
Oh.
with Leighton Meester in it.
Do you know what was a really
Fucking
good have you seen White Lotus?
Mm-mm.
That was really, really good. I think that's on HBO Max. So good. Do you have HBO Max? Oh, damn.
No idea.
Every time she says no idea, she takes a swig of her coffee. You look like a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Turn in your papers on my desk.
Zip, zip, zip.
Delicious. Okay. My story.
Okay.
I don't know what you're laughing at.
Just you.
It's
That's
a very, very funny story, actually.
Oh, good.
It's not.
Oh, is it sad? Is it a heavy?
No.
Okay.
It's
Is it a biography?
no. It's called like I named my writing.
Well, the story does have a name, I'm assuming.
My report is on the Sallie House.
Is that the one in Indiana?
Kind of. It's in Arkansas.
That's not kind of.
It's Arkansas.
Those are 2 different states.
I know. I was confused whether or not Arkansas was a state for a second. Okay. Somewhere out there.
Well, I know vaguely of this house. I think I'm thinking of a different one, but dude, I'm all in. Let's get it.
Okay.
A haunting. Our first one. Possibly.
It's so funny that it's not even in Arkansas. It's in Kansas.
Well, Kansas is technically in Arkansas.
Is it?
Arkansas. Arkansas. The word Kansas is in Arkansas. Cover up the R. Get it?
Wow.
I don't think you get it.
I do.
Wow. Okay, we need to move on.
No, I'm like dumbfounded. Okay, hold on. Is Arkansas not a state?
Arkansas.
Oh, you were just saying that like the word Kansas was in it. I thought you were telling me that. Oh God,
we are unwell.
I was like, how is a state inside of a state?
Is Arkansas a country? Right. I didn't know this house was in Kansas.
It's in Atchison, Kansas.
Word.
Okay. So this is just like a regular
Dusty
2-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Okay, it's not like a mansion or whatever. Interesting. Whatever. So it's haunted by the spirit of a little girl named Sallie.
Allegedly. Do you have proof?
Wow, you sounded like Moira Rose when you did that one.
That was where I was going with it.
Oh, okay. Good.
Except then I kind of had like a burp stuck in my throat while I was saying it.
No, that's how she does it.
Oh, good. She just waits to belch. David.
See? This little girl is known to be a sweet presence, and those living in the house throughout the many years have said they formed a bond with this child and have even felt protective of her.
Ew.
However,
sorry. I knew it.
there is something
Kids are mean.
Yeah, much more dark and scary in this house. The Sallie House is known not only as the most haunted house.
Haunted house.
What the fuck is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me?
We're just tired. That coffee hasn't had a chance to kick in yet.
No. Probably kick in like right when I'm done with this. Okay. The Sallie House is known not only as the most haunted house in Kansas, but also the most haunted place in America.
Really?
And I say lots of places claim this.
I was going to say, like, I feel like I've heard a lot of that. And I don't buy it.
Right. You can go on tours. They have guided tours, self-tours at this house. So catch me there.
You will not catch me in Kansas. Sorry, friends.
I couldn't even point out Kansas on a map. But as we pointed out,
I think it's a square state.
we don't know anything about geography. So
I know that Michigan is above Indiana directly. Where's that, Ohio?
they're right next to each other, right?
No, Michigan. There's Michigan.
Oh my God, with the fucking mittens. I swear to God.
Sorry. That was a horrible laugh. Cut that out too. There's Michigan and then there's Indiana right underneath it. I lived in
and
both
Ohio's
those states.
right next to it.
Yeah.
That's what
you said. Sorry. I thought you meant Indiana was next to Michigan. And I was like, no, that's Wisconsin. Bro.
Oh, that's Canada.
Forgot what we were talking about.
Guided tours of the house.
Right on.
Yeah. No. I would love to, but it would be a waste because I don't.
Kind of boring.
It's a ghost tour.
Oh. Well, we've been on a guided tour of an allegedly haunted house by us, and it kind of sucked.
Where?
They made no mention of the ghosts.
Oh, this is like specifically for like a haunted tour.
Okay.
And
that's
you can
fine.
stay the night there too.
Really?
However, it said most people that book the night do not stay because they get scared and leave.
I feel like that's also just like a bold claim. I want to see the proof.
All right.
Show your work. Back it up.
This house was built in the mid-1800s for Michael Finney and his family.
Cute.
The generations lived in this house for about 100 years until 1947. During this time, 4 members of the Finney family died in the house, all of natural causes. One member of this family was Dr. Charles Finney. He ran his practice out of the first floor of the home. Many other families have lived in the home throughout the years and added to the dark history of this house. The most recent family was Tony and Debbie Pickman, who bought the house in 1992 and were expecting their first child. Why
is there always a doctor having to do with a haunted house?
Doctors are horrible.
It's like that one episode of American Horror Story. Guy that was doing the schmortions out of his house. That's how the place got so haunted.
Yep. We'll be there soon.
Oh, God. Jeez. That was dark.
Yeah. It's our place we live. Soon after they moved in, they started experiencing strange occurrences. Lights would turn on and off and dim on their own. The oven buzzer would start buzzing. Electronics like the cordless phone would go dead and then suddenly be fully charged. Strange mold had begun to form in the house that would not go away, and they couldn't find any source of. Tangent. Have you ever heard of decomp mold?
Yeah.
I had never heard of that. TikTok introduced it to me.
Gross.
And
Did it show it to you?
Yeah.
I've seen it. I follow this one group on Facebook. It was a mistake, but now I can't look away. It's like Morgue Morticia or something. And it's like a lot of dead bodies and stuff. And yeah, you get real fuzzy when you die.
Like, they showed it, like, how it forms, like, when a body is left in a house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this level of, like, mold, like, and it's, like, 3 feet up and almost looks like the house was, like, flooded or something.
Ew. No, I've never seen that. That's horrifying. Why are we going there?
Does
this discuss decomp mold?
No, I just thought of it. Just because I
Oh.
said the word mold.
Okay.
And it was a scary house.
That is scary. Also, do have one more tangent question, kind of, but it
Okay.
is related. So this new family moves into this house. They start experiencing all this stuff. Are they like descendants of like the original family? Because you said that generations of that family lived in the house.
No, they only lived there till like the 1940s.
So this
The
is like a
Finney
totally
house.
unrelated family.
Yeah.
Did anybody in the original family experience anything?
Mm-mm.
So maybe they're all fucking haunted that house, and now any newcomers that aren't a member of the family, they're like, fuck
Scaring
off.
them away.
It's literally a Casper situation. Or Beetlejuice.
I think more Beetlejuice than Casper. Yeah.
I mean, Casper just wanted the friends, but like, I'm talking about his uncles. Beavis and Butthead. What are their names?
No idea.
Bobo, Dobo, Ping Pong.
After their son is born, they take a day trip to visit family, and when they return home, they find something very eerie. Someone has taken all of the baby's stuffed animals in the nursery and put them on the floor in a circle with their hands touching. Tony calls his sister, who had dropped off a high chair while they were out that day. She says she did go up to the nursery to see how they decorated it, and when she was up there, she said nothing was on the floor and she had definitely not put anything on the floor.
Ew.
Yeah. She does say that she had gotten a creepy feeling in the house and a draft or a cold breeze that made her feel very uneasy as soon as she had gotten upstairs to the nursery. She looked around quickly and then ran back downstairs because she was feeling very spooked. I don't remember writing any of this.
Ghost Rider!
While on this phone call, Tony's wife, Debbie, becomes very excited
Word.
about everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Because apparently she had always wanted to see a real ghost. So she's like, awesome.
Oh my God, she's here for it.
My house is haunted.
Yeah. Do you think that would be one of us? I mean, you've lived in a haunted house for sure.
Was that your chair? What was that? I thought I heard something crashing outside.
That was my chair.
Um,
Just my butt into this chair.
okay. But Debbie tells herself, no, this can't be a ghost, and it's just someone messing with them. But that's even more scary, like having a real person mess with you versus a ghost. Like, come on.
absolutely. Like, ghosts can only do so much, you know?
That goes back to like Froggers and
strangers in your home.
So they clean up the toys, turn off the lights, and head back downstairs. As soon as they get back downstairs, they see the lights back on. They head back up and to see one teddy bear on the middle of the floor in the nursery. They are terrified and they search the house for an intruder but come up empty-handed. They return back to the nursery and put the bear back where it goes, turn out the light, go back downstairs, and wait to see what will happen. All seems fine, and about 30 minutes later, Debbie goes back upstairs to use the restroom, and when she passes the baby's room, she sees the bear back on the floor.
Ew.
They are now terrified. They call Tony's brother Larry, who is a huge skeptic, does not believe in any of this, to see if he might have an answer, an explanation to what's going on, other than like, oh, you have someone living in your attic, fucking with you.
That's horrifying.
So Larry comes over, and of course, nothing happens while he's there. He decides to leave, but as soon as he begins to walk out the door, they realize another teddy bear they kept downstairs seems to have turned around and is now facing the wall.
Ew.
This must have happened while they had been upstairs in the nursery, because before they went up there, it had been facing the correct way. I mean, like, you noticed a teddy bear out of like everything, whatever. And
I don't like that it was facing the wall.
Yeah.
That creeps me out.
Larry can't explain this, but
Larry.
he wants to reach out to a psychic to see if any explanations can be found.
So the skeptic is like, let's bring a psychic in.
He's like, this is so fucked up.
This is so fucked up. Let's get someone to like read our palms.
Teddy
or
bears?
something.
Fuck, man. After Larry leaves, Tony calls his mom and explains everything. The mom had found out one of her friend's daughters had previously lived in the house, and she too had experienced cold spots and toys moving around on their own.
Was she a child when she lived in that house?
No idea.
Oh. Great. Hopefully they were her toys.
No, I'm sorry. She was an adult. And her kids always blamed the toy mess on a child named Sallie.
Ew!
Yes.
So gross.
So the Pickmans decide to go stay with family for the night, and as they are leaving, Tony feels a burning on his back, and when he checks it, there's scratches all over his back, which is such a trope. I
feel like that's like more of like a demon thing too. Like, ghosts aren't fucking scratching you.
Right.
Little kids don't scratch.
Mm.
Oh, but I guess unless it's not a ghost, maybe it's a demon pretending to be. Oh, shit, it's just like Annabelle or whatever.
Yep. After these attacks on the family, the Pickmans decide to contact the psychic medium. The psychic, Barbara Connors, had concluded a little girl named Sallie was the spirit inhabiting the house. Soon, on the advice from Barbara, the couple tried to embrace Sallie. Debbie did write a book about the family's experience living there, but like for some reason it was $56 fucking on Amazon, and then I went back and looked at it and it was $19, and I looked back at it again and it was like $56 again.
Oh no, man, none of that seems worth it.
It was like really weird. I guess I could have gone to a library, but like but the reviews were really, really good on the book. So
I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. One of my
her
coworkers
name's
is texting me.
Debbie Pickman.
Debbie Pickman.
Yeah. So anyway, as time passes, Tony became the focus of the hauntings and violence. So it started getting worse and worse. He endured more scratches on his body, nightmares, and demonic oppression.
Just him with the scratches? Nobody else in the family?
Nope, just him. He even stated that this energy led him to feel a murderous rage toward Debbie, who he loved her, so it makes sense. Ew.
Ow.
Items would catch on fire unexplainably, and like this is the 90s. It's not the 1800s. Like we had electricity. And things were catching on fire.
Maybe they didn't in Kansas. Just kidding.
I didn't think of that. You're correct.
Sorry, Kansas.
So this became too much for the family, and they moved out after living there for 2 years. In interviews, Debbie states that she no longer believes that Sallie was a little girl, but a demonic entity posing as an innocent little girl to gain the attention of the family. Which makes sense to me, because like you said, there was like demonic stuff, and it was so negative.
Yeah, ghosts are so like... I just feel like they don't want to bother us. They're just vibing, you know, in the place where they died or whatever.
They're just vibing.
I hate that I've already said that like 4 times today. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, they don't want to fucking bother us. They just want to be left alone.
So do you want to hear the story behind this little girl, Sallie?
Like the true story?
I don't know. So there's actually 2 versions.
That you don't know if either of them are true?
There are 2 versions of the story. So no, I don't.
Okay.
The first one is back in the 1930s, whatever, when the Finney family was still living there. So I talked about that Dr. Charles Finney.
It's always a doctor that's causing a haunting.
He ran his practice from the downstairs.
Oh my God, it's literally that episode of American Horror Story.
Maybe.
They did the experiments in the basement.
Ooh, I don't remember that. So a woman rushed her ailing 6-year-old daughter to the home after the girl complained of some beer. Some beer. She just wanted some beer.
So thirsty.
Severe abdominal pain. When Dr. Finney discovered that the girl's appendix was on the verge of rupturing, he opted to perform the surgery at his residence and didn't even allow time for the anesthetics to take effect before beginning the procedure. So the little girl's like,
oh my God,
feeling everything awake and having an organ taken out of her, and she dies on the table during this emergency thing.
Little baby can't handle that much pain.
No. Another version of the story is that Sallie was born as a result of an affair Dr. Finney was having with an African housemaid. When the little girl became ill, the mother brought Sallie to her father, who would not allow the girl to be taken to the hospital for fear that his extramarital activities would be exposed. Instead, he performed the surgery himself, and she died due to the botched procedure.
Both of those options are pretty terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like the second option is more likely to be like the cause of something nefarious.
Yeah.
You know,
And like
what do
the
they
bad
say?
energy
Born
left
in
over.
sin, come on in.
Mm, yeah.
It's from a Stephen King movie. I don't know if anybody actually says that.
The tragic story of Sallie could be nothing more than a macabre legend.
Macabre.
It still doesn't mean that the Sallie House hasn't seen its fair share of dark events. Since it was discovered in the early 2000s that there was a pentagram drawn on the basement floor of the home, as well as evidence of satanic rituals taking place on the property.
Okay. Have you seen pictures of this basement?
Not of the basement. I think maybe I did scroll past pictures of the pentagram. There was a lot of pictures because people are touring it constantly.
Oh, that's still tourable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was even a luminol test performed in the home that allegedly highlighted signs of blood spatter in the closet of the master bedroom.
Ew.
As well as satanic sigils on the walls. A bloody sweater was also reportedly found in the attic, hidden under a layer of insulation. Also, I'll post pictures of that sweater because it's creepy. There are definitely like puncture holes in the sweater where all the blood is. Like,
does it look like
a knife?
Actual blood?
Yeah.
You can tell it's real, not fake.
Well, they did the luminol test and it was blood.
So do we think that
test
should
it.
actually happen there?
I don't know.
And like, if it did, then like, can they fucking like, if there's still blood that's testing for luminol, can we get any DNA on it? You know, like find out if that person who was wearing the sweater is dead.
They did do an investigation, but it didn't really lead anywhere. They found out that the sweater was a boy's sweater that was sold from Sears Roebuck, somewhere between the 70s and 80s, like in that area. That's
all they know from the sweater. They don't even know whose it was.
No. Many, many, many paranormal investigations have been done at this house. Just about every haunted investigation TV show has an episode about the Sallie House.
Damn it.
Including, you guessed it,
Gross.
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. Seems to be everybody's favorite show.
Gross.
It's my least favorite. I just can't. Like,
Really?
It's so annoying. He's done like a couple episodes that I like really, really want to watch of like, you know, potential like future topics. And I just like, I get like 5 minutes in and I'm just like, I just can't do this. He's so annoying and obnoxious.
Yes.
I don't get it.
And the he she's referring to is Zach Bagans.
I won't even say his name.
He who shall not be named.
He doesn't even deserve the airtime.
So here's some details I got from ghostadventures.fandom.com. So they do like a little breakdown of all of every episode. Because I wasn't gonna watch it either. Honestly.
That makes me feel better.
And like I can't watch ghost stuff in my house either. Like
because you're scared or because you have a child around?
Both. Like when Emily's there, I can't watch it because then she'll just have like a conniption
forever.
Yeah. And like I can't watch it when I'm alone in the house because I'm scared.
I'm just gonna say this. I just feel like if any child is going to get haunted by a ghost, I feel like it would be Emily.
Right.
I don't know why. She just has that face that's like, Mommy, I met someone in my closet yesterday. You know, like she just has that fucking face. Like, yeah, we won't tell Mom. I'll be friends with you. Ugh.
Mom, the man under my bed said I don't have to eat this broccoli. I hate pizza.
Mom, I want the same skirt as that one girl in my closet. She wears Halara.
Exactly. Wow. That was spot on. So here's the evidence that I copied specifically from this website. So it's not me saying it. This is all from them.
It has been sourced and cited.
Yeah. So also I haven't read this, so it's a surprise for all of us.
Wow, Tamara.
So this is
spot on.
This is their
Could be like 3 words in and it's like, you fucking idiot. I got you. I got you.
No. Okay, their preliminary investigation. So this is like their setup. The physical harm, Jay is scratched on his arm by unseen forces. And this is
It's Zach. It's Zach. Zach is standing behind him and he has a hangnail on his finger and he's like going up his arm.
also like they're just so fake.
And then he says, own it, Jay. Own it. Make it look like it hurt.
Yeah, you're possessed now.
Oh, is this the episode where he gets like really angry, Jay?
I don't even know who Jay is.
Well, all I know is like
Zach and his one friend.
I've heard tell that there's like an episode where like the guy gets like quote unquote possessed. Not Zach, one of the other guys.
I'm sure there's a lot of episodes.
Okay, sorry.
Tony, who I don't know if that's on his crew or if
Sure don't know.
Tony came back, but
Like Tony, the owner of the house?
yeah.
Oh,
Or like
could
the
be.
one-time owner. He feels a burning sensation on his neck. When everyone checks it out, they find a welt on his neck. Also, at the exact moment Tony starts feeling the sensation, the GAC, which is someone who was invited. Who is GAC? Ghost Adventures crew.
Oh.
Invited a psychic. They just can't spell it. I don't know about the.
I don't know about this article I'm reading
Like
from.
if I'm gonna like spell check you, come on. Physic. The psychic. Her name is Anissa. She loses her balance and nearly faints.
Maybe she's just day drunk.
Maybe she just has POTS and she hasn't had enough salt. I don't know. And then the puck device, which is like a little voice thing,
It's like
says
a spirit box thing, right?
yeah, it says, think up, huge dead, scratch Satan, pain kept spirits.
I don't think this box knows how to talk.
Think up. Like think up.
Huge dead.
Huge dead. Scratch Satan, pain kept spirits. When Billy tests the puck device and when he hears and when he asks on it if Sallie is real, he gets the words scratch Satan, pain kept spirits. So that's Billy asking if Sallie is real.
Okay.
Yeah.
That all seems very like movie like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like
Fake.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Artificial.
And then I guess Shane was asking questions, doing the like little flashlight game, and so that was going on and off. So that was like their preliminary. And then this is their investigation. The equipment malfunction. Zach's structured light censored camera freezes up at the same time knocking is heard. Cool. Zach feels a pressure near the top of the stairs. No, not a pressure. A presence. I feel a pressure. No, he feels a presence near the top of the stairs, which could literally
be
mean
anyone on
anything.
his crew, you know?
Or he could just be like, I feel a presence. Come on, dude.
I have to go potty.
I'm feeling a pressure, if you know what I mean.
It's the thunder down under. Sorry.
They hear,
Sorry.
Whoa.
Double sorry.
Perfect timing because they heard an unexplained knock,
Boom!
knock, knock. An unexplained noise. An unexplained loud noise.
What on earth are you reading?
It's just like
Is
a
this
list.
like verbatim
And
from...
Yeah. And then they heard unexplained singing, but none.
Go through the window.
But it was not captured on camera audio due to sounding too faint to be recorded.
Oh,
Sure,
so,
sure.
you know, We don't have proof, but it definitely happened.
We all heard it, right? Like, you heard that? Okay.
Zach, stop scratching me.
So I guess they put a like teddy bear on the floor to like, entice
That teddy bear didn't
the
deserve
ghost.
this.
And it started rolling around by itself.
So, did it somersaults?
A ball of light is captured moving out of the room where Aaron is heard laughing.
Why is Aaron laughing?
Aaron is the one I remember.
Oh, maybe that's who I remember too. I don't remember. I think I've maybe seen like a total of 20 minutes of that show.
Yeah.
Tried several times. I just don't get it.
This is weird. The Tesla radio starts making weird noises. I don't know where a Tesla radio came into this. But it indicated spirit energy.
Okay. What's a Tesla radio?
I would assume that they're in a car.
Like a crank or something? No, there's no way. They didn't bring a Tesla in. First of all, they didn't bring a Tesla to Kansas. Second of all, they didn't bring a Tesla inside the house.
Okay, I don't know. Unless they were like driving around.
Maybe I don't know, like a type of like old school radio. Because, like Tesla wasn't always just like a luxury car manufacturer. Tesla was like a person who invented things.
Sure.
Do you want me to Google it? Are we good?
You can Google it. I'm going to keep going.
All right. I don't care that much.
And then the puck device said, relax, sir. Relax, Satan. Building.
Ew!
Monica, Paula, attic. Energy.
Okay, this ghost is horny as fuck. He's building. He's saying, relax, sir.
Relax, Satan.
Building, as in his cum's building up.
Wow.
And then he's like, Addison and Monica, whoever the fuck, meet me up in the attic. We about to get it on.
Energy.
And synergy.
And then Billy and Zach heard in the living room what sounded like piano keys, only to be Aaron in the basement who accidentally hit a pipe. That was the only one I had pre-read.
That's kind of funny. He's like, sorry, guys. Sorry. That
was me. I ran into that pipe there.
I accidentally stumbled on this satanic ritual. What?
Who?
I was in the basement alone.
They always do that kind of stuff.
I'm just saying, this is like proof that like you can't trust that show.
Oh, no.
He's off in the basement making noise. How many other times do they hear a noise? Like faint singing,
That was definitely Zach.
It's just the fucking cameraman taking a smoke break outside.
No, it was Zach recording his album. He had the album.
I don't. Ew. No.
Yeah. He recorded
Ew.
songs. Okay. So I sourced that. That was from, let's go back to it. All of that from ghostadventures.fandom.com. I'm also going to attach in the show notes a full-length documentary of a YouTube video about the Sallie House, so everyone can go and check that out and get scared.
Did you watch it?
No.
Ew, did you just hear my throat?
No.
Why didn't you watch it? That seems like totally something you would do. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So if you're ever in Atchison, Kansas, looking for something to do or need a place to stay, check it out.
So is it like an Airbnb type thing?
No, it's like specifically like a haunted place. Like,
right on.
Like that's what they do every day there.
But nobody actually stays there.
Most people leave before.
Fuck that. I would stay there.
I know.
What's a kid gonna do?
Like unpacking your suitcase and like, come on.
Who unpacks their suitcase?
Like repacking your suitcase, putting your toiletries back away.
That's the annoying part.
No, it would not. Mm-hmm.
Plus, if I find a comfy bed, I'm not moving.
Right.
Period. I paid for that bed.
Mm-hmm. I wish we had a place that we could go stay and like record or like do something for the podcast that's like specifically a haunted place.
I mean, we could go to like a hotel, like a haunted hotel. Just set all this up in the room.
I'm down. I saw on TikTok this library that rented out ghost hunting equipment to the people that lived in that
There's
town.
actually a lot of libraries that do that. Did you know that?
No. And then
apparently it's a thing.
I also saw a library that rented out baking stuff, like odd-shaped pans.
Yeah.
Isn't that
There's
crazy?
also a lot of libraries that do like seeds.
What?
Like garden seeds.
Really?
Yeah, they have like a whole like book of different seeds that you can like pick through. How cool is that?
Shit.
I mean,
Okay,
I don't
so
think
sorry.
I've ever like found that section in the library.
No.
I haven't been to a library in like a really long time though.
I just like all I find is like old men that like fart in aisles and you're like, fuck, I'm trying to look for a book. What is happening?
They are just trying to fart in peace. You're the one.
I am the
bothering
problem.
them. You actually come to the library to read? No. Just need somewhere to pass gas where my wife won't yell at me.
And then this part, I'm just gonna read it. It's like really unhinged, something I wrote, and I wrote it like conversationally to like so that it wouldn't seem like I was reading something.
But you just told me you're gonna read it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just buckle up, okay?
It's unhinged, you say. I love that.
It's odd. I don't know what it is.
You wrote it.
I know. But when I reread it, I was like, what the fuck, Tamara? It's just like a paragraph. My favorite haunted place I've toured is the Sallie House in San Diego.
You went there?
Yeah.
Why don't I remember this?
Nothing paranormal happened while I was there, but I did almost shit my pants twice. Out of fear. Not because I ate too much Mexican food. Let's just get that straight because both are very likely for me. I need to get my passport updated so next time I'm close to Mexico, I can go get some real Mexican food at affordable prescriptions. And then I thought, is this the reason I want my passport updated? For fucking food? Have I told these two stories on the pod? The Sallie House almost shit my pants stories? Not the sneak out to go, quote, go for a drive to get a breakfast burrito in Tucson so I don't have to share with anyone. That's what I wrote. What is wrong
this
with
doesn't
me?
have to do with your story.
Anyway, have I told those stories?
No.
Okay. I was in San Diego with like a childhood friend and my mom and her mom. And we met up with her cousin who I had like known from when we were kids and his girlfriend who I was just meeting. We're all just meeting her for the first time. And we went out to like the historic Old Town area of San Diego to eat. And we walked by the Sallie House like, oh my God. And it's like 8:00 at night. And we're like, yeah, obviously we're going to go for this fucking haunted tour. So exciting. I fucking loved it.
And you were a kid at the time?
No, I was pregnant with him.
Oh.
When I went to California. And so obviously like I didn't catch anything paranormal.
No, that never happens to you.
But so
somebody else caught it on their little sound machine though. I'm sure they heard Tamara's stomach gurgle. It's like, oh God, I'm going to be sick.
I'm going to shit from all this Mexican food I've been fucking eating. No, we were standing in the kitchen and like the kitchen from what I remember was divided up into like these two sections because like part of it used to be the outside patio or something.
Oh yes.
So it had like where it would have been a window, but now it was just
an outdoor
open.
kitchen at the house.
Something like that. And then part of it was also indoor. Mm-hmm. And so me and I don't remember her name, but the cousin's girlfriend that I had just met, we were standing next to each other and we're by this like fake window that's looking out to like past the outside kitchen to the outside yard area. I don't know. And there's this person in a hoodie peeking their head through the window and just standing
I
there.
remember this story.
Staring at me and this girl. Like we're on a tour and the tour guide is like, you know, explaining whatever she was explaining. And instead of looking at the tour guide, the guy is just standing there staring at me and her. And he's maybe like 10 feet away from us. But he's like outside, just staring at us. And we start noticing and we're like, what the fuck? This is, we're getting like really creeped out because and it's just like over the corner.
No. I really hate this.
And he's not moving. He's just like frozen staring at us. And we're like, do you see that? Like, you see that too? And then the tour guide's like, okay, if you see anyone in the windows, it's because we're doing construction and people are, they're walking around and they have access to the backyard, which they normally don't just because of the construction. And then we look back over and the guy's gone. So fucking creepy. It was just
like, that is not a construction worker.
No, it was some guy in a hoodie at 8:00 at night.
Oh, I hate
it's weird.
That so much.
And then we are upstairs in like the theater room and they are talking about consumption.
Yeah, tuberculosis or whatever.
Yeah, and how it had affected the house in this time, and they had like a theater troupe or something, and then it's like totally quiet after they're talking about this fucking disease, and my mother, pure quiet, scream sneezes.
Fucking Robin.
Out of nowhere. And if you've ever been next to her when she does this,
Yes.
It's like real like shocking. And so everyone, and there's like, I don't know, 10 people
They'll
there.
fucking freak out.
Like, ah! It's like terrifying. You're in this haunted house and it's quiet, and all of a sudden you're like, ah! It was so incredibly
It could have been the best.
embarrassing.
I wish somebody had filmed it. Oh, it's amazing.
So that's my stories. I love touring haunted houses. Like, ugh.
I wish we had more by us. Yeah.
I just never have caught anything, but it's just so fun.
We have a haunted park actually nearby. If you ever wanted to go there.
At night. Is that where the is?
Yes. Thanks for pointing out where I live. I'm going to have to cut that out.
Oh, whoops, sorry. It's not by where you live.
But yeah, that's where it is. It's very close by. Was that the end of your story?
That was the end of my story.
The end of your story was another story from another haunted house.
Yep. I don't know why I got there.
Solid.
Somehow. Oh, but just because, like, I wish we had places like that because fun stuff happens. Like, you shit your pants.
Like you shit
your mom. Okay, so sorry.
Fun.
Put my hair over there. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
I haven't vacuumed it. It was on my to-do list to vacuum the house and mop, and I had so many aspirations for the day. I don't know what happened. I mean, I do know what happened, but
I have a guess what happened.
It took me like 2 hours to clean my kitchen just because I kept like picking stuff up, putting it back down, and then going, that doesn't go there. That doesn't go there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like watching an old lady with dementia clean her house.
Oh, I work with one of them. It's so fun to hang out with her.
Is it?
Like 28 hours a week.
That does sound fun. Constantly misplacing pens.
I asked her where my mechanical pencil was one time, and she's like, do you mean a pen? And I'm like, no, my mechanical pencil.
Maybe she doesn't know what that is.
She doesn't. She didn't know what a fucking mechanical pencil was.
I always forget those exist. They're weird.
They have the best erasers.
I write way too hard for a mechanical pencil. I'm a very, like, aggressive writer. Like, when we do inventory at work, I have to use it. It's like the only time I ever write with a pencil because I like constantly I'm doing math, okay? And we know it's not my strong suit.
What is your strong suit?
Being cute.
Okay. I knew that, so sorry.
But I'm like over here writing the numbers down. Break the thing. Gotta go sharpen the pencil. Break the thing. Gotta go sharpen the pencil. My coworker's like, let me do that. Like,
I'm gonna get you one of those like kindergarten pencils that are like super
big,
thick.
thick ones. The thing is, I really like a sharp tip. They're just really easy to break.
I really like a sharp tip.
It's fine lines.
All right. Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Was that our first haunting?
I don't know. You tell me.
I literally don't remember. I feel like we've been doing this for 1,000 years. And I don't even remember what story I did last week.
And also, I'm like shocked when I'm like, 30 episodes. What?
We're almost at 40.
No.
Yeah, because like last week was like 37.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy.
That is cray.
Once we reach 50 or 52, that's a year. How many weeks are in a year?
We've definitely been recording for more than a year.
But we've been posting for a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. We should figure that out. It'll be like an anniversary, I guess.
Like look up when our first episode was posted.
Yeah.
We could do that. It's a lot of work. I'm just kidding.
Is it a lot of work? Let's see.
It's not. You can just go on the podcast
Put the timer on. Let's see real quick how
1,
long it takes.
2,
to figure this
3,
out.
4, 5.
August
12.
18th.
Very cool.
12 seconds. August 18th. Wow. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Will that be a year? How will that be a year if we're
We've been
almost
recording
at 40?
for like a year and a half.
Yeah, we have.
Because we started like last February.
Mm-hmm. Wow. All right, friends.
Sorry, everyone. Woof.
So we've been recording for a year and a half, and you need to tell some people about how amazing our show is. You know, if you think it's amazing.
If you like us and you want to date us, you can't because we're married.
Well, I'd like to see a net worth before I make any decisions.
I don't know what that means, but I'm uncomfortable. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, friends.